Hey, what's up everybody? It's Andrew here. I'm totally stoked to share some really exciting news with you. I'm here in front of 724 King Street in Bridgewater, the future home of CO3, a fresh co-working space for freelancers, entrepreneurs, and independents. So it's a total construction site right now. It'll be ready sometime in February, March of 2016, but I couldn't wait to show you a sneak peek kind of behind the scenes of the canvas that we're working with. So come on in, I'll give you a tour. So as we make our way into sort of the foyer, the space is completely accessible. So it's on the second floor, but we've got this functioning elevator that will get you up there. And up here is the future of co-working in the South Shore. So I've got Meg Craig from a home bay, Sky Sail. She's going to be helping me out with, the design layout. It's going to be a really cool, sort of funky, edgy space that's really inspiring when you come in. So as you make your way to the top of the stairs, you're sort of invited by this wide open area. And this will be like a couch, a couple armchairs, place where you can kind of hang out, have a cup of coffee, have a meeting. And we're eventually going to sort of take down this wall behind me, and they'll really open up this part of the space so you can, if you see that window that's just on the other side, that actually overlooks the LaHave River. So there's amazing views. So we're going to open that up and give people the pleasure of kind of looking over the river. And then as we come around the corner, this will be one of our breakout rooms, meeting rooms, boardroom, all kinds of funky, agent script on the walls right now. So this will all get repainted, but there's this amazing window that's in the space that kind of overlooks the LaHave, and just an awesome view, right? So this will be sort of one meeting room. We'll likely have two, maybe even three in the space. And as you kind of turn the corner around, the space really sort of opens up. So we see this as being an awesome venue for mashup lab events, awesome events, all kinds of other events. Lots of room here to work with. And we'll have two sort of kitchen tables in this area where people can kind of sit around, break bread, share ideas, collaborate, do all the things that kind of naturally happen in a co-working working space. And we're going to have this whole wall all the way down as a blackboard wall. So people can throw up ideas, throw up events that are happening around the community, inspiring quotes, whatever people feel like sharing that day. And as we come down this way, this will be the kitchen. So we're eventually going to knock down this wall here, open up this whole corner so that you'll be able to kind of access the space really easily from sort of the main sort of sitting area. And we'll have awesome coffee brewing all the time. In here we have the flooring that we're going to be using. I think it's like 76 boxes of flooring. I now understand what it might feel like to actually have a heart attack. Right? They got humped up over the stairs through that door behind me, and thank goodness Sir Chris from Buck's Home Hardware was a machine that day, and he totally helped out. So this is one of the other rooms that we're thinking about setting up as a meeting room. Like I said, this is a total construction zone right now, so we'll eventually sort of rip out this sort of sink counter, open up this whole space. And as you can see, is like they've got these huge windows all in the front part of the space. And I'm not sure if it comes through in the video or not, but this whole wall that's going down here, it's curved, right? So it's got this really interesting sort of formation to it in this main working area. So this is where we'll have more of our permanent desks. People that are going to be working out of the space sort of full time, right? So the space will be used by people that just want to hang out, grab a good cup of coffee, maybe crank out a couple emails while they're in between appointments in the area. Some people will use it like I use the hub in Mahone Bay right now, where it's 2 days a week, right? So I have a home office, but I love working for myself, but I don't want to work in isolation all the time. So I go there 2 days a week. Some people will use CO3 that way, and then there'll be others that this is kind of their office. So instead of being by themselves, behind a closed door somewhere, they're going to be in this space with lots of other entrepreneurial people doing entrepreneurial things. So that's kind of the vision for it. And then in the middle of the space, we've got these sort of two offices right now. So one of them we're going to open up through to the other side. So the door that's closed, that actually goes into the main sort of area that we came into. So we're going to open it up on the other side, so that'll be a bit of a hallway, nice little nook in there with a couple of armchairs, coffee table. So if you need to take a call or want to have a meeting that isn't super private, but you don't want to disturb everybody, you know, that in the space, that would be a great place to do it. And then we have this other office right here that we'll probably use just as a third meeting space for now, but it'll be an awesome office for a startup that wants, maybe they got, you know, 1 or 2 co-founders, or maybe, you know, 1 founder and a couple of employees. This will be an awesome office to get them started, get them incubated. So that's the other sort of, you know, thing we want to do with the space. And I forgot to mention, so I mentioned we were going to tear down that wall in the front, kind of open up the space, but we're going to replace the wall with these amazing windows. So these are like 120-year-old windows that came out of the Bailey's Fuel building in Lunenburg. So a guy that was doing the renovation to that building took them out, replaced them, but was selling them on Kijiji. So we're going to repurpose them here. It's going to create a really interesting sort of vibe when you walk into the space. So that's it. So quick tour behind the scenes. This is the canvas that we're working with. We're totally going to work it out over the next couple of months and have the space open, ready, hopefully for February, March 2016. And we hope to see you here. I can't wait to see what sort of ideas and awesome stuff kind of percolates out of the space. So see you soon. Have a good one.